do you watch any of these shows based on your life? Like, you know, I know Snowfall. I know you got a bitter taste about Snowfall because originally that they took the idea from your
Yeah, they did from my book. John. When my documentary aired in the Black Film Festival, me and John went to the show together. And that day, I just got my first demo books.
Right.
I got my demo book. So John was there. He bought one of my demo books. And I was just shocked that he did Snowfall because I thought we was cool. And I was like, how would he do Snowfall without me?
Right.
You know, I mean, how could you do a drug dealer movie about L.A. and you got Rick Ross's number and you don't consult with him?
Right.
I mean, how is that possible?
That's crazy.
How is it possible? And then on top of that, I was doing bad at the time. You know, I was broke. You know, and you don't even offer my job. You know, like, hey man, just show us what the costumes look like.
They could have had you advising the whole thing.
Yes. Cut or something, you know, cut you off or something.
Yeah. So it was a little bitter taste, you know.
So you didn't watch any of it?
I did. You know,
you
Dave Mays, from, the guy who used to own The Source.
Yeah, Dave.
He started a podcast called After the Snow, and he used to pay me, I ain't gonna say how much he used to pay me. Nice little piece of money, though. To come on every
and talk about the episodes.
And talk about the show. So I did that for about 10 shows. I did it.
How close was it, or did they exaggerate and just change the story? I know they changed a lot of the story.
They changed a lot of the story, but you could see the resemblance.
Right.
You know, you could see where they went there, and then they switched it up, and it has some resemblance, but it's so far-fetched. I don't know. It's kind of, to me, it's almost like they promoting this mentality, you know, that hip hop has been promoting for the past 10 to 15 years. You know, this gangsterism, this because Operation was more sophisticated than what Snowfall was. Snowfall to me was not sophisticated at all. You know, it was a brutal bully. You know, and I was a bully sometimes. You know, and that's one of the reasons that I stopped selling drugs. You know, I understood that I would go to people's house and I would sell them drugs, and the kids would look at me in a funny way because I was taking all the money out of the house.
Right.
But then I would go to my friends and I'd be like, hey, well, don't sell no dope to my brother, my sister, my girlfriend. Don't sell them no dope.
Right.
But here I was selling dope to other people who couldn't stop me from selling dope. So I started to feel kind of guilty about it. And when I watched Snowfall, it was just...
He didn't feel guilty about it.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
And they pushed their way around. They bullied people.
Yeah.
You know, because they had the power.
Towards the end, yeah.
You know, and I just thought that was a bad image to be portraying to young people, you know, about drugs. When they read my book, they're going to get totally a different outlook on how I feel about drugs and what I think about myself as a drug dealer.
They should still make your movie. Like, they haven't yet. But
we working on it. We working on it right now.
All right.